I'm Rory McConville, and you're watching the Canary Guys podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast. It has been a while. In that period of time, Norwich played 3 matches of football, but we'll come on to that in a minute or so. Robbie, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, mate?
I'm not too bad, my friend. I hope you're having a class
Good
day
to
as per
hear.
usual.
Good to hear. Absolutely amazing.
We've also got Chris with us as well.
How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you, my friend? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, brilliant. Now, we played 3 games of football, so I think we just dive straight in. We've got a lot of analysis, a lot to talk about. Now, first up on the agenda today, Preston at home. Lads, what's your first thoughts on that when I say that game to you?
That Jordan Thompson's good with a water bottle, isn't he?
He's a very stroppy person.
Very
More water
accurate.
balls on target than shots on target. You have to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy win, weren't it? Easy win, look comfortable the whole time. Just
I
nice
mean,
and simple.
About the water bottle, though, like, it's just so unprofessional. Like, I understand football, your temper goes a bit, you do some rash decisions. Kicking a water bottle, I can back. But when you've pelted one of our fans, yeah, like, that ain't a good look. And am I right in thinking it's a
Yeah, but
free match suspension?
to be fair, I'll be totally honest. I also don't think he actually means to kick it into our fans. I genuinely believe he just doesn't think where he's actually kicking it when you watch it.
Yeah, maybe, but
He must just,
as the great Sir Alex Ferguson
bit
said,
horrific.
he could have been killed. But they're alive, they're kicking. He's kicking quite clearly. 3 match suspension.
Yeah,
He's not kicking for 3 games.
No, he's not kicking for 3 games.
My favourite thing was that he denied the charge. Like, he denied it. I'm like,
it's clear as day. I mean, we'll talk about the game because there's one goal that I know it's the second goal, but I just want to mention it straight away. The mayor, the captain, this man who is just a player who's consistent every week we play football. Kenny McLean with a curl of a free kick.
Lovely finish as well, yeah, really good. Had he, by the last time we did the last podcast, he signed his extension of contract? I don't know if he had.
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think he had. So obviously
No.
there's been that as well. So we know he's staying another year.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Which is excellent.
And I think you can tell with...
Again, I've said it so many times on this podcast, I think people massively understate how key a player he is for us. And I do think that now, you ask Norwich fans, like we're such a fickle bunch, we change our opinion on players in 4 games. But like, there were a lot of Norwich fans who thought Kenny McLean was having a bit of a poor season, and I'd argue that he'd been one of our most consistent players. He's very much proven that.
Yeah,
very much consistency, isn't it? Every manager he plays under,
every team needs one of those players that'll do a 7 out of 10 every week, right?
Yeah.
Kenny McLean is that he will never deviate from that. He's minimum 7 out of 10 every week.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and like, I think as well, I want to touch on with Kenny. You look at it with Clement. I'm just going to use Clement because that's when you see it the most. Every win, every celebration where Clement's drawn in, who is he always with? Kenny McLean. Every time he's with Kenny. I think you look at every time where... do you remember Leicester away where he gets Clement to do the fist bumps? Yeah, he needed Kenny to come with him, and Kenny backed off like that moment. And that's what you want from your captain. Yeah, it's all well and good being there for when the players walk in, but you've also got to be doing it for the staff. And I think Kenny is a professional at that and one of the best in the division, maybe even in England for that. I think he is such a professional in terms of how he handles himself, both on and off the pitch. And he deserves this applause he's getting. I mean, I've been a Kenny fan the whole time. Like, I don't get where this slander came from for Kenny because, yeah, maybe he won't have a 10 out of 10 performance for however long, but he will never have a 5 out of 10. So at the end of the day, I think if you look at the averages and all that, I think it goes in Kenny's favour, and so it should. But yeah, he deserved that free kick. I want to touch on the free kick though. Do you ever just feel like in football where you can just tell something's going to happen, like you could just feel it was going to happen? When the ref blew for the free kick, I saw Kenny's over it, and I just thought it's going in. Like there was no doubt. I couldn't see a well where that wasn't going in. And then he just wrapped it round top corner, and I just thought, "Oh my word, what a beauty, Kenny!"
I don't disagree. I do think when that set up the way it was, I thought this has got a chance here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can understand that feeling 100%.
Yeah. I mean, the other goal, Ali Ahmad scored. The last month or two has been a bit of a strange one for Ali Ahmad because he does sometimes go quiet in games, but he then does pop up with a goal or an assist. And it's nice to see that because we've been so used to players being this big, I'm always involved in the play. Like you look at your sign, well, no, your sign's had a whole few months off, but maybe like your Saraj of Wendy, where they do it every game. But Ahmad, when he's on them quiet spells, he does pop up with a goal involvement. And at the end of the day, goals wins your games. So, right place, right time for that finish. Kavitz Garden, lovely running beyond. Somani with the ball. And I always have this conversation with people, and I think it's a good time to have it. Slimane or Paris Magoma here. Now, both completely different footballers. Which one do you, A, prefer to watch? And then the second question, which one brings us the better results on the pitch? And I think they're both...
I can answer. I mean, are we talking about with squad fully fit, or are we talking about as we are at the moment? Because why is there not room for both of them on the pitch?
We've got everyone. Everyone's available. Who would you put as the 10?
If you'd asked me this last week, I'd have said Paris Magoma. But
I'm asking
the
you
last
this week.
couple of games, he hasn't been insane. Longevity-wise, you'd say it's hard that because Slimane had a good couple of months ago. He hasn't looked like he's done masses in the last few games. I slightly prefer Magoma in terms of style of play.
Same.
I prefer the more technical element, so I would say Magoma personally. In terms of who I would prefer.
Yeah.
Who do I think gets us the best results? They've both had moments where they've changed games this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to my guns and say Magoma because I think he's got a bit more inventiveness to go and get us. Go and make a goal out of nothing, if you will.
Yeah. And I mean, you look at the Sheffield Wednesday finish on the left foot where he was playing into, he made that space, made the finish. And I think this is really good, like how we can have this conversation, because I remember the start of the season, our biggest concern was we didn't have these creative players. Where was our creativity coming from? And now, within the space of 3 to 4 months, we've got Slimane, who was already at this club but has had the remontada of his life, and I'm all for it. I'm so happy for him. And we've brought in someone who wasn't favoured due to injury. He's came in and has looked electric. I mean, sometimes some of the skill moves are unnecessary, but at the same time, you're thinking he just looks so slick with it. Like, if he was a bit of a melon and he lost the ball, like, a bit like Anthony when he was at Man United and used to do them stupid turns, but he does these silly tricks and he just looks smooth with it, and it does make us chances.
The other thing I will say is that, yes, while I said his performance has declined, he has been playing on the right wing, which isn't his natural position. Don't get me wrong, I think he's probably the best option we've got there out of the current crop, because fucking hell, don't put Liam Gibbs there. But, like... But then again, we'll get onto that a little bit later on. But there was a Liam Gibbs position change in the last couple of games that I'm actually more in favour of, if I'm honest.
Yes, I actually agree with you on this.
We'll get onto that. But yeah, I think at the moment, given the options that you've got in terms of on your wings, he's probably one of, if not the best one. Yes, he's out of position there, but that allows you to deputise Slimani and have them both in the team. And he might play, a rating down from where he normally would, but that's still going to be better than the majority of people you could chuck on the right wing who are fit at the moment.
Yeah. But I also think at the same time, the ability we had, the reason with having Paris on the right, I think that's why Stacey looked so good recently, because Paris would naturally tuck in a bit more and Stacey would use the width, because Stacey uses the width quite well. Obviously, as a fullback, you expect that. So it did allow things like that to interchange. Obviously, Stacey is an injury concern, but it's more of a day-by-day one. So there's no major concerns on that.
Ashton,
Yeah.
I'm worried you're not watching the same games as me.
No, I am.
Have you watched Jack Stacey recently?
No, but I mean more Sheffield
He's been
United.
fucking shocking, mate. He's been awful.
No, I meant Sheffield United and Preston. Sheffield United and Preston. Saints, he was poor.
He was a little bit better, but particularly against Southampton, he had an absolute
no. And I'm not saying he's
really
that's right,
bad.
but yeah, and it's not me saying I think Stacey's amazing. I question Stacey's ability, especially under Clement's system. But it was nice to not nice to see, but it was doable to have Paris on the right because he could tuck in a bit more. But I think that covers Preston because we came out, got 2 goals in the first half, and
Just
it was just
solid
thrown
game,
away.
just solid performance. I think, to be honest, I think that summarises, other than the middle game that we're going to talk about, and even then, second half wise, it's all very solid, very controlled performances, which seems to be a bit of a trademark of a Clement win.
Yeah.
I don't get the vibes. All right, we've had a couple of games like that, but I don't get the vibes that Clement's going to go out and blow teams away, because that's not the style of football he plays. But we get lots of solid, controlled wins where from minute 1 to minute 90, we look like we've got it.
Yeah, never in doubt.
We have not had under a manager in 10 years.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, you could all go, Daniel Farker. Farker wins were not controlled wins. That's not how that worked. It's a different style of management entirely.
Yeah. I mean, should we
Daniel
just move
Farker
on?
wins were controlled chaos, if you will. They were just a little bit all over the place. So
for everyone I want to score last minute limbs.
Last minute winners all the time, and just generally.
But you've also got to love that, ain't you? You've also got to love that.
Yeah, it was fun to watch, but
don't get me wrong,
by no means was it. Yeah.
But I also like going into a game and seeing the first 5 minutes and going, "We'll win this."
Yeah,
and having that confidence, because that is something I've not had as a Norwich City fan in over 10 years.
Yeah. No, and it's brilliant. And it's like what I say every time. Yes. Okay, we're going to move on to Saints now, because what I can say can lead into Saints. Saints 1-0 loss away. Ourselves to blame, and I think will result in us definitely now falling short of the playoffs, regardless of how the rest of the season goes.
I'll be honest, and this might be a complete role reversal because you two were shouting playoffs.
I know.
Oh my god!
Is it tough? Yes. Is it possible? Yeah. Yes. It's still doable. All right, you've got to have other teams drop points around you, but what we need to do now as a football club, and I've said it a million times, don't worry about what everyone else is doing. We get max points out of the next few games. Yeah. And whatever we do, wherever we end up, is great. Getting in the top 10 this season is a fucking masterclass in itself, because we shouldn't be there. Every metric from the start of the season up to January, if you will, says we shouldn't be there.
Yeah, no, and I completely agree with you. But the point I want to lead to is...
It's not impossible. It's not. There's still, what, seven games left?
Yeah, something like that.
Are we seven league games left now? 7 games left. The Championship is unpredictable as hell. Anyone could beat anyone. All those teams ahead of us drop points, and you're starting to look and going, fucking hell, we could actually be on for this.
And final day, other way.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If any of them look like to drop out, I think it's Hull. I think Saints look good at the minute. Hull,
I think Wrexham are a bit shaky if you push them.
They're not in there, though. I mean, like, out of who's in the playoffs. I didn't know if I made that clear or not.
Yeah.
I think Saints are probably going to be finishing in there. But, I mean, if we were to win Saints, 70% of me saying playoffs are on, we're going to do it. I've dropped down to a 35-40% after that. I'm not saying they're out of the picture, but the percentages came down a fair bit. We're 9 points
fair
from
enough.
it, but we're playing. The thing is, a lot of these fixtures, the teams hit near and around us, and that's where you can climb the table. I mean, first game back is Pompey. I don't really know how they're doing at the minute. Did they win like 6-1 the other day, or did they lose?
They lost 6-1 this weekend, mate.
They lost 6-1.
They lost 6-1.
To QPR as well.
Yeah, that's poor. That's really poor.
They're having an injury crisis as well, I think. So.
Yeah, but they conceded to Emiliano Marcondes this season, mate. They're poor. There's no way to put it for me. I mean, the Saints.
Speaking of which, let's just get it out there. You've mentioned his name. He's not staying. He's gone into this season. Browdy, you having a celebration?
Listen, okay. With Marcondes, it's a bit of a difficult one because when he came into Norwich, I always thought there was a player there, and I was excited to see that player at Norwich City. But it was just so disappointing. He was so underneath what I expected. And that's where the anger and the dislike grew because he was good for this level.
He was signed on a free as a stopgap.
For a free agent in the middle of
it was an emergency signing.
Yeah, I get that.
He fulfilled his role well.
I think actually the problem is that he should have been one season and gone.
Yeah.
If he'd have had that first season and then left, he'd have gone out gracefully.
Yeah,
this season that's really turned the form down. And he had good moments. I remember we played Watford and he got really good assists and he's had little glimpses. I think as a player, but I just don't think he's necessarily right to be playing every game. And we've got better options available. So
yeah, well,
I also think he's been played out of position a lot because he's been played on the wing. He's been played as a false nine a few times. Like he did his job. Is he going to be the best player ever? Is he going to be remembered at Norwich? No. He won't be remembered in a couple of years. Let's be real. But he did his best and he gave it a go. You know what I mean? There have been players who have turned up and we can say confidently they haven't given it a go.
Yeah, no.
He has given it a go at least.
Okay. Maybe I'm a bit too harsh on him, but
that's as nice as we can be about him because he has been pretty crap otherwise. But like,
ever since the point where he refused to run after a ball, we ended up conceding. That's when Clement dropped him. That's when we haven't seen him in another squad. So yeah.
He was in the squad on Saturday though. He was in the squad on Saturday as well.
Yeah, but he hasn't played a minute of football since then.
Since Stoke, wasn't it?
Or if he
the last time.
Yeah.
The last time I was Stoke at home. But regardless of what happens to Marcondes when he leaves Norwich, we obviously wish him the best. Regardless of I'll rate him at the club or not, he's obviously a lot better than footballer I am, so he could easily humble me. Good luck on your retirement.
Better than anyone.
I hope you get the Saudi bag, mate. How about that? I hope you get the Saudi bag.
I mean, retirement.
No comment.
Maybe.
If Saudi come cool with Emiliano, just take it, mate. Just take it. I mean, the Saints
and
goal.
A really nice fella as well, like from what I know.
Yeah, he didn't seem like a horrible
like
bloke.
Personality-wise, really nice fella. So.
Yeah. He had and he had good intentions as a human being. He's quite a charitable man. Obviously, his personal issues away from the pitch. I don't want to seem like I'm picking on him because I'm not. I just think he's not as good as what I thought he was going to be when he first came into the football club.
But again, it's like when I slag off Liam Gibbs or Tony Springett or any of those players, and I'll tell you straight up, I don't think they were good enough footballer, but I mean nothing against them personally. Like they're clearly great people.
And you'll happily be proved wrong too.
I want them to prove me wrong.
Exactly.
I want every player who plays for Norwich to prove me wrong. I do not want to hate watch anybody who plays for my football club. But at the end of the day, sometimes you've got to look at it and go, they've had X amount of games and they've given me this amount of output, and the reality is they aren't good enough.
And I think that's why everyone loves Slimani at the minute.
That's how it is.
I think that's why everyone loves the Slimani story now, because it was...
Well, because Slimani took the ball by the horns and went, fuck you lot, I'm going to show you how good I actually am, and did it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Should we talk
about... Now we're eating our words, and now we can say he's a great player.
Yeah, and I'm all for it. Saints, lads. Anything you want to add on Saints?
First half poor, second half pretty good. Saints hanging on for dear life at the end. Had them on the ropes.
Almost got his chance.
Yeah, I was going to say Rory nearly scored. But yeah, had them on the ropes. I don't think we embarrassed ourselves with that loss, if I'm honest.
No.
I think it was a good performance. You can't win every game. We've been on a superb run, and it just wasn't. It was one of those nights that just wasn't going to go our way. So
yeah,
I'm not mad about that performance at all. I think I gave it quite a lot, and really tried the best. But we were slow to start. And that's what ended up in us conceding the goal.
We switched off.
If we
they had a goal ruled to offside.
And then we just I think with ourselves down, we completely switched off.
And I think that's why it's so annoying.
Yeah. Because even a draw, if we get a draw there, 0-0 draw, that's nothing to be.
And the other thing is as well, if we get a draw there, we're talking about 9 points off the playoffs, where you take 2 points off Southampton by doing
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And as well, that's the second time
it's a point gained and 2 points off them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's annoying because their goalkeeper was fantastic. Us too in recent weeks where keepers have had outrageous performance.
Their goalkeeper was man of the match.
Yeah, exactly.
Unreal saves.
You remember Birmingham
with a win? By the way,
James Beadle was absolutely outstanding against us and was the reason we didn't pick up 3 points.
Like that, and we just keepers absolutely bossing it against us. I would like to say, and again, another player I don't like to pick on because I really rated him initially, but I'm gonna say it. And we're gonna have the debate. Matthias Kvistgaarden. Be honest with me, and this is exactly what I think, so I'm not going to be mad. If we had any one of Torre, Makama, even Cernat, or any one of the like, do you think we would have scored more goals in the last 3 games than we have
100%.
currently? Do you 100%. Think we would have scored against Southampton?
Yeah, probably.
I think we're missing a focal point striker.
Again, it's nothing against Kvistgaarden because he is such a good footballer.
I don't see Kvistgaarden as an out-and-out 9.
Yeah, he is completely different profile to what Clement wants, and that was shown in the January window when we went for Hogg.
Kvistgaarden for me, Kvistgaarden, you can play him in a 2, or you could play him deeper as a 10, or possibly even on the wing. He could do a job. I think he's got outright pace. He's got a bit of good ball control, good dribbling. So I don't see why. Again, I would rather play him on the wing, but there's no one to play up front, is there? So that's the issue at the moment. But
until after the international break, someone is back.
Yeah, but I think what that will result in is Kvistgaarden ending up on the bench and staying there. Unfortunately,
I see that.
But at least we get more goals and we get a good chance.
I see him leaving in the summer. Even though if it's on loan or permanent, I don't know which, but I see him leaving.
Again, would you take Kvistgaarden leaving permanently for, say, a massive loss, so £2 million, if it means we get Kasper Hogg in? Because I would.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Kasper Hogg looks like the real deal, and he's also a Philippe Clement physical presence type striker, which is exactly what he wants. He wants someone who's going to hold up the ball, who's going to run the channels. I'll tell you what, if Grant Holt was in his prime and he was under the Philippe Clement system, he's like a Philippe Clement ideal striker. That's literally how Grant Holt used to play.
50 goals a season.
Oh. Yeah, it would be.
Holty, come out of retirement, mate. We need you. He'd do a job, you know. Wonder what his legs are like these days. He didn't have many legs when he was in his prime.
I was about to say, is he still at 2? I think he is.
I've seen him play for a few non-league clubs. So I don't know who he's at the minute.
I remember the other year, he played against Wisbeach. He played against the mighty Wisbeach. Oh,
he's been at a few local non-league clubs. He loves it around there. So, yeah. But yeah, like that type of physical presence striker is what we need in this system. It doesn't work with one little man on his own up top because that's a lot of work for him to go through. And you can see Kvistgaarden gets lost.
Yeah.
But I do think if Kvistgaarden was playing in a 2 up front, little and large combination, he'd be great. I also think if you played Chris Gunn slightly deeper and had a focal point striker, he'd be great.
Yeah.
I
It's
just think it's
frustrating.
wrong time, right player again.
Yeah.
Zolis type
But
thing.
you can't fault him because every time he plays, he's 100%. He's trying 100%. It's not like
He's giving it his
down
all.
tools.
As far as I'm aware, there's no complaining. There's no moaning. He's
Like-
not going, "Oh well, I'm the mark." Because in theory, let's be honest, he was the summer marquee.
I was about to
signing.
say,
Yeah.
marquee
I'm
signing
the marquee signing. I should be playing every
immediately
game.
below Sargent, below Makama, then below Torre in the pecking order. So he hasn't put a foot wrong. So except from not being tall enough, if we can like stretch him a bit, maybe it'll work out. But if not, then
So he can jump though.
he can jump.
can.
That's the
Don't
thing.
get me wrong, he puts himself about, but it's just not his style. He
Yeah,
gives it a good go, but it's just not his style of play.
Yeah.
So I thoroughly believe that if we had a fit, proper 9 at the moment, we win that game against Southampton.
I'll be at least draw it 100%.
And then we're
100%.
all sat here saying we're going to be in the playoffs coming in the season. It's a completely different conversation. And yet again,
I
the
think-
thing
I
is
think the
always. Go on, you go.
No, it's just I think that what this really emphasises is the level of job Clement is doing when you look at the players at his disposal. Because you give Liam Manning that squad and we're rock bottom of this league.
Oh, yeah.
We're like Sheffield Wednesday level.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think we always go back to saying if we had this or we've got this, but where are they? Fingers need to be pointing this medical staff and this physio staff. And we don't have these sort of seasons twice in a row. Okay, we had it last year under JHT. We've got it again this year. There's some serious concerns. I mean,
Yeah.
is it pre-season? I mean, I can imagine Clement's pre-season not pretty.
Good.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what
good.
it should be, because I actually think these players have been treated too soft for a while, and that's probably why there's so much muscle injury happening.
You had the rumours of like Manning giving them like 3 days off a week. You had like light training sessions. I mean, even the preseason was horrific. We had like 2 games in one day. Barely anyone got a full 90 minutes of football in them. I think if I'm Philippe Clement, I'm going to okay. No, we'll play a little game. You're Philippe Clement. Where do you take the last preseason? I take him like Antarctica.
Hear me out.
Playing.
You know in Rocky 4 where he goes on the icy mountains in is it Russia? I'm pretty sure. Send him there. Give him Rocky Balboa, Rocky 4 style, or even go Rocky 3 on the beach.
Good.
I'm not sure you can send anyone to Russia given the current political climate.
Oh no! Sorry, Penrith. That's a pen, but. I want you to know that it was not malicious content. That was a slip in judgment. I would not send anyone there.
Where's my cards gone? Hang on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I've issued the yellow. Any more of that, and there'll be one of them. Yeah. So, anyway, no, I do think I don't mind like going somewhere because, to be honest, I actually don't want to go on a massive pre-season somewhere ridiculous. But it's just intensity of the actual training they're doing and games. And I think the issue needs to be looked into at a deeper level with medical staff and who's responsible, because someone ain't fucking doing their job.
Do your job or don't do it.
It's so important that we back Philippe Clement, because if we don't do this, like look into the medical issues, we don't buy the players that Philippe wants. We don't let Philippe have the preseason he wants. He will walk because he is miles better than us. He could quite easily walk into any bottom half Premier League side. I reckon he could quite easily
even like mid
keep him up.
I reckon he could do like even a Fulham. I'm not saying I want to go Fulham.
We are so lucky to have him. We need to take advantage of having him. We need to. This summer needs to be proper. Do what he says. Get who he wants. Win everything, and then keep him Premier League survival.
Yeah,
and then
because that man
keep him. It's do or die. We don't get promoted next season. We're done. He's gone.
Yeah,
and we're back square one. 100%.
That man will be a better manager for Norwich than Daniel Farker. I don't want anyone to argue against this. I can see this man getting us up to the Premier League and keeping us up there. From that point, that's a different conversation. But in the next 3 to 5 years, I can see that. I really can. And it's nice to... Obviously, we have the questions about, yes, we get a good amount of money, where's it going? Them questions need to be sorted. But when that is sorted, we can go anywhere, realistically. Maybe not win the Premier League. Because
but we've got owners who are willing to invest. The investment needs to be made smartly now.
Yeah, exactly.
And not in the same way that it was, as much as we really did believe that it was smart in the summer. Some of the recruitment that we've made. It sounds ridiculous, but we need another window like the one in the summer in terms of how many players we bring in.
Yeah.
There needs to be that much turnover again. Because it sounds mental given the amount of players we signed, but I actually don't think they turned over enough. They certainly didn't get rid of enough. In comparison to what we brought in, there is dead weight at the club. There are players earning a wage who shouldn't really be earning a wage. I mean, Shane Duffy's a prime example.
I was about to say Shane Duffy.
I'd rather pay him off and terminate his contract at this stage.
Yeah,
What's he offering for 35 grand a week or whatever he's on?
But
he's definitely gone this season, so that's something to look forward to. But
players like that, again, you've got. I think we are, and someone made this point in January when we were all moaning that we didn't. There were a couple of players we wanted to sign, and we didn't sign enough. And everyone's going, "Well, we've actually got like a 40-man squad." And I say, my argument to that is, fair enough. Yeah, we have. We've got like 40 players in the squad, but of those 40 players, 10 of them are good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably say 10. Yeah,
10 of them are good enough for first team, and a few of them are like maybe another 10 are good enough to be squad players.
A
lot of Deadwood. A lot of Deadwood. Like you've got so many players who, for me, are not up to the standard. And
do you want to do a game of keep, loan, sell?
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
Right. Okay. I will do our current team, then. So we'll start with goalies, and this can, if we need an improvement in that area next season. So goalies: Vlad, Louis Molden, Dan Grimshaw, Vicente Reyes.
So keep Vlad. I'd sell Grimshaw and I'd keep Molden, loan out Reyes.
No surprises keeping Molden.
Molden's good third choice.
The laugh of it is that I actually totally agree with Brownie.
Yeah,
he's got that spot on.
Do you think we need to get like a new number one, or like challenging for a number one spot?
I think it wouldn't hurt. I do think there are other areas we need to focus on if we're only going to get a limited budget.
Exactly. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Right. Let's got this done. Harry Amas, I think if we can get him on loan again next season, snap him up.
Are we talking about right backs now?
Yeah, we're on to defenders now. Stacey?
Sell.
Duffy? Gone anyway.
Sell.
Do you sell Stacey?
Medic.
Stacey's a good backup.
So we're getting Harry Amas in. Is Harry Amas a left or a right back?
Left back.
Left back.
Yeah. Right. So, but realistically, if we have him there, you need to play Kellen Fisher at left back less. You can play Kellen as your starting right back.
Oh yeah, I agree with
that. New right back in. I think Stacey is coming. He's gone past his prime.
I
think selling him now makes sense in order to get a fee in for him.
Yeah, maybe.
Rather than and getting a more competitive backup right back.
So what were the thoughts on Medic again? Loan?
I said loan for Medic.
Yeah.
I think there's a player there, but I think he needs to go get regular football, and I don't think he gets in over 4 of the other centre backs at the minute.
That's fair. Harry Darling.
Keep.
As an experienced squad member, keep.
As long as he's happy to stay as the second choice, happily. Benkosene?
Keep. Definitely, he's
Keep, but
arguably
upgrade,
starter.
I think.
Oh, but is it?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely think when he stays fit, he is brilliant. I really do.
He is.
If Harry and Mass come back on loan, though, I think Harry and
I'd
Mass
start.
is class
I'd
over him.
start a Mattsson and have him back up.
No, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Presene's good, but he's inconsistent. Is my problem.
But
Next
yeah,
up, Roy McConville.
Rory
keep
McConville, I'll
captain.
keep.
Give him whatever he
Yeah.
wants. Let him own the city for all I care for.
On all seriousness, that's not even a bias thing. Just why would you
He's
sell
just
him?
brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Jeffrey Schlapp, I think. Bye bye.
Get rid of him. It didn't work, Jeffrey. I liked the idea when he came in. Didn't work.
Cordova.
Keep.
Easy.
Him and McConville were falling a hell of a pot. Keep.
But
really-
keep unless someone comes in with a mega offer, then sell.
Oh yeah, obviously
Yeah,
that goes
I
with
agree.
that goes with everyone other than McConville.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Fish is the one
cannot
that's
replace him.
likely for a Prem club to come and swoop for.
Yeah, I agree.
Mahoma, loan.
Loan.
I want to explain. Can I explain?
Loan.
Because
Yeah.
I genuinely think next season is do or die for Lucy Mahovo because he's been injured that much. He needs regular
He's a
football.
good player, though.
Injury.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
good
is.
player. I think
But-
regular game time would. He needs to go to a bottom half championship club and start every week.
But the
Yes,
thing is,
that's right.
though, when he is fit and when he is on it for us, he can start for us. Like
He's a
that
really good left back. Yeah.
He just needs the best ability to have his availability, and that's the one thing he lacks, I think. And that's why next season's big for him.
Yeah. Pelle Mattsson.
Keep. You got to keep him. He's sensational.
Liam Gibbs.
Right, I'm going to come in with a controversial one here.
Go on.
Loan.
Oh yeah, I can
see
back that.
I think again he was going to
Loan.
go on loan, weren't he? But he didn't in the end.
I think he
January.
needs to go on a loan. I think he needs experience away from Norwich.
He's a good player. He is definitely a good player.
And in his correct position, great. Actually, I don't. It's not that I don't rate him as a footballer. That's my problem.
In his
To be fair,
natural
Chris,
position.
we can tick off another Liam Gibbs position bingo since the last podcast. He's now played another new position.
We can.
You can.
Yeah, he played it right back, and to be honest, I'm going to say now, and I think you agree with me. I prefer him at right back than right wing.
Yeah,
I think that's a better position for him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. When's the last time we've seen Liam Gibbs actually in his natural position?
About
Wagner
3 years
days.
ago.
Wagner days.
And even Wagner played him on the right wing and up front. So.
He playing as an attacker. I remember him saying
Blackburn away when he got. No, I think he played on the wing that game, did he? I think he even played on the wing for that game.
Yeah.
He played on the wing like every game for Wagner. He's like, I think it was Dean Smith who played him centrally last.
What position do you play? Yes.
Yes.
Let me on the pitch.
All right, Matt. Matej Jurasek.
So loan. I jumped the gun
It's
there.
another one of them.
I
It's never
am
gonna
midway
work.
between loan and sell.
Yeah.
I think loan. I'm going to say loan. I'm going to
He's
give
one
him
of them
more
ones-
year of chance.
Slimane, no, sorry. Jurasek either does a Zolis or a Slimane. It's one of them. It really is one of them. He either comes back and actually shows his worth, or he gets loaned out and he never touches this squad again. He has to pick one. He's not going to get a middle ground, in my opinion.
Now, let's have Emmy. Obviously, we mentioned him. He is leaving at the end of the season, so that's.
I would have released him anyway.
Yeah. Jacob Wright.
Keep.
Oh, that's a difficult one. Yeah.
No,
I think
it's
keep.
not difficult. I
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. Because he thinks he deserves more minutes, but he just can't get into the squad.
Good squad option, though.
He is really good
Fortham.
squad option. Keep.
Fourth is a tough one, you know.
Keep.
Moments of magic, but if he can bulk up, keep.
I almost think loan on that.
If he can bulk up, I think keep 100%. But he just needs to bulk up a bit.
Good player, but yeah, again, regular minutes would be great for him.
Papa Amadou Diallo.
Keep. I'm not arguing this. He's genuinely. I'm not saying he's a starting championship quality for us, but he is genuinely great to have on the bench.
Yeah.
Especially given the amount of wingers we're going to need to bring in if we let him go as well.
Exactly.
I like to keep him.
Keep. Torre. No, sorry, not Torre. Ali Ahmed.
Ali Ahmed, keep.
Yeah. Topic.
Oh, we haven't seen enough of him to know. He was
I
really
think
good at the start of the season.
Under Phil, I think he'll be good.
I'm going to say keep and give him a chance.
Do you remember? But when Phil first came in, he actually went with Topic first, and Topic ACL'd happened, and then that's when Mattsson turned into the Danish Pirlo, whatever you want to call him. I don't know, but that's when Mattsson turned into Mattsson.
I'd go. Yeah, I'd say keep for Topic.
Yeah. Kenny McLean, obviously keeping. Obviously, he's come back anyway.
Build a statue.
Magoma, keep. I think that's easy. Sam Field, if you had the option to buy him, would you buy him?
No.
Right. We're heavy in midfield.
We are.
He is a great squad option. I will say that.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this on this basis. If the fee is right, yes.
Yeah. I think if everyone's fit, there's not really much use for him. Yeah.
I think the most I'd pay is...
If it's a bargain buy and we can get him on the cheap, then I don't mind it. But
800k
I
the most.
Be breaking the bank for him.
800k the most.
Yeah. Oscar Schwartau.
Keep.
Easy one.
Keep.
Gabriel Forsyth. We haven't seen enough of him.
Loan.
Release, sell, whatever.
Loan or sell.
Loan.
I'd sell him.
Yeah. Tony Gary Springett.
Sell.
Yeah. No, but... Yeah.
Sell.
Okay.
Elliot Miles, he'd been more in the...
Elliot Miles hasn't had a chance yet.
Loan him. Give him time.
Ante Cernak.
Keep. I want to see him under Clement.
I want to see him under Clement.
Yeah.
Makama.
Keep.
Chris Garden.
Oh, the hardest one on a lot.
Who's going to say it? Because I'm going to say it.
I'm going to say loan.
I want to say loan.
I think... No, I don't. When I say this, I don't want Chris Garden to go, yeah? But I think the money, for his sake, because I know he's a great football player there, and just for the fact he can't fit the system as a striker. Now, if he was to play a deeper or a winger position, then keep. I just think we should part ways. And that isn't because I hate him. I rate that bloke so much.
It's not the right
That's
player.
why I think a loan might be a good opportunity for him to again get minutes and prove where he can actually play.
Yeah, I can accept that argument.
And finally, Torre, easy one.
Yeah, I come from a land down under.
That is our squad. Yeah.
That didn't seem as deep as I thought it did.
Well, we have George Long and Dan Barden on loan, but
Well, both of them can go. I'm not bothered about that.
in terms of Makama and Torre, who's your starting striker for the first game of the season next season?
Makama.
I think
Personally.
Can I throw a shout out?
Torre is a very good player to be on.
Can I throw a shout? If there is not a winger in a right winger, I'd play Makama on the right, Torre up front. If it had to be that. Yes, that's the pussy answer, but I took my get out of jail 3 times and fucked off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against that.
No.
Well, that was very good. That was very good. Do you know what else was good? Winning against Charlton and Nathan Jones tears.
It is quite funny, to be honest. I was actually showing... My girlfriend didn't know who Nathan Jones was, and I was showing her a Nathan Jones compilation. Of just like his interviews. The one where he goes, I feel physically sick, literally sick. I could be sick. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Him just like in interviews, he's so funny. But he's a proper old school shithouse manager, him, isn't
he? Yeah,
he's a weird one.
He's a strange bloke, but I quite like him.
But it's one of the ones where we always say, if you had him, you loved him. If you don't have him, you hate him.
Yeah.
Like, if he was ours, 100%. We'd love and cherish him. He ain't ours. We've got big, bold Belgian Phil, who we love. Did you see him go
and manage Southampton?
Yeah, true. But
they didn't love him.
And I wouldn't love him because that means we part ways with the birthday boy himself, Big Phil. I love that man.
We don't want that.
I love that man.
Again, it goes back to the Preston thing, doesn't it? Just nice, solid, controlled performance.
Again, we were under so much pressure, like last 10 minutes, but at no point did I think we would actually concede.
Yeah,
I'm all right thinking.
Just good.
12 and 13 games now without conceding in the second half. 12 or 13.
It's mental.
That's immense. And that's with the best centre-back of our club being injured for a few of them games. We still kept it alive. And then he comes back in, solidifies us more, nearly got a last-minute equaliser against the Saints. And I don't know what would have happened to this podcast if that did happen. Please, Rory, score. Please score. Imagine the views. Imagine how well this podcast would do
He's
when he
saving
bangs
it
his
for the
one in the
derby.
back. Oh,
He's saving
don't.
it for the derby.
Don't. Now, I've got a question for you boys. Do you prefer the Brazilian Pele or the Danish Pele?
Danish, mate.
Danish, 100%.
Well, the Danish Pele
Easy.
scored a Pele-type goal, an absolute thundercunt outside the box, nestled in, dodgy touch when no one's pressing him, recovered it well and slammed it home.
I always love the use of the word thundercunt whenever we can
Yeah.
get it in these
And
podcasts. It's brilliant.
I love it. Pele did it more, so then we have an excuse to say thundercunt on this podcast because I just love the
This
idea.
is why we're never getting sponsors and we're always going to be age restricted.
Yeah.
Hey.
But don't you think the most perfect goal was like 25, 30 yards out? And the DM, who has scored once in a blue moon, is absolutely rifle one into the top right. You remember Nemanja Matic back in the day when he used to do it for Chelsea or United? And it would fall for him. And he would he didn't care. He slammed it home.
Never it, every time, yeah.
Yeah. And it would, obviously he didn't do it on the volley. If he did that on the volley, oh my Lord, I don't know what would have happened. But lovely strike. You'd honestly would have thought like a forward hit that, not a deep line midfielder. But great finish. Happy from having his moment. However, I felt like there was someone who deserved that moment more than Pele. And it's not Rory McConville and it's not
Louis
Louis
Molden?
Molden. No, it's not.
Louis Molden should have been put on up front.
Why not?
I like Pele. I'm not taking anything away from Pele, but I feel like Pele gets enough applause from the fans. Every fan loves Pele. Every fan appreciates Pele. I felt like that goal deserved to be Jacob Wright's. I just feel like Jacob Wright needs his first Norwich City goal a lot more than what Pele Mattsson needed it. And I'm not saying we can pick and choose who gets goals, but I just want... I've said this because I want people to actually start giving Jacob Wright the praise he deserves. He hasn't featured a lot at the minute. Hopefully he'll start to. I mean, we've got 4 deep line midfielders now. Kenny, Kenny. Put a bit of an accent
It's
on
our
it
new
now.
Brazilian signing, Kenny.
Yeah. I know he's worth 50 million. You got Kenny,
Sorted.
Mattsson, Wright and Field. Like 4 great options there in their own ways. And I'm just hoping Wright gets his opportunity more in his moment to come.
Okay. We like that.
Anything you want to touch on about Charlton?
No, just a good game. It was also funny when Nathan Jones also got rattled when Kenny McLean sort of like ran into him right near the end of the game.
Nathan Jones strikes me as the type of lad who gets rattled a lot.
Yeah. Poor
He's
guy.
just constantly rattled all the time.
He'd be angry at his own missus if she's left the biscuit bag open. You know, like when you got a pack of biscuits and you don't close it up.
The biscuit bag!
Like, he just seems like get riled over that.
I'm just imagining going around Brownie's house, he's got a sack of biscuits.
A bin bag.
No.
Full to the brim with custard creams.
I mean, I'm not a big lover of custard
Your Bourbon's
creams.
in there.
I'm not a big lover of custard creams. I'm going to be honest with you.
Get off this podcast right now.
No, a Bourbon's 10 times
shocking.
better.
Robbie, what do you reckon, fella?
No, custard creams are early. After I have my TMI probably, but after I have my colonoscopy, they give you food, and I had about 8 custard creams.
Custard creams are fucking great, yeah. Brownie. You're wrong. So go on then, Brownie. What biscuits do you think are better than a custard cream?
A Bourbon.
See, I prefer the lighter taste of a custard cream in comparison to the Bourbon.
Milk chocolate digestive. A milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate hobnob. I'll take a hobnob.
Are great, to be fair. I'll give you that.
You know the raisin fruit shortcakes, shortbread, cookies.
Are you like 97 years old?
Malted milks. I'll back a malted milk.
How old are you?
Malted milks are elite. I used to have them now.
I'll back a malted milk over a custard cream any day of the week, twice on Sundays.
Custard creams are like one of my favourite biscuits. I'm not going to lie.
What else? But that's 7 there that I've named you that I've taken a heartbeat.
I like them biscuits. You know the jammy ones that have got a smile on them.
Jammy Dodgers.
No,
Give me Jammy
Dodgers, but similar. Have you seen the ones that have got the smile on them? They're the McVitie's ones, but they're like jam and cream.
BNs. Oh,
they're not BNs, but they're similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's one as well, where it's like a ring and it's got like cream, jam and sugar coating up top. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, they're all just better than custard creams.
They're always in the biscuit boxes, aren't they?
Yeah, Yeah, and they're all better than custard. Have you had the chocolate caramel digestives?
I have. They're
Oh,
pretty
No, I
decent.
haven't.
I'll take that over a custard cream.
Would you consider an Oreo as a biscuit?
Yes, but I also feel like they're under a custard cream where there's so many biscuits I'd pick over it. A Jaffa cake, is that a biscuit?
No.
Jaffa cake.
Also, it's
Fuck
soft.
you.
Biscuit has to be hard.
Yeah, I mean, stale Jaffa cakes are hard though.
I think actually that went to. This is random fact.
It went to court, didn't it?
So,
Went to court, didn't it?
So for everyone here, I actually did a law study. I did law at sixth
Harvey
form.
Specter.
So,
We did a thing about the case of Jaffa cakes and whether they were a cake or a biscuit.
Christ.
I think it was actually proven that they were cakes, if I remember this correctly, and
Look,
not
we
biscuits.
got Lewis Litt. Yeah, we got Harvey Specter, and we got Mike Grass. I'm the fraud. I didn't go.
Yeah, you're fake.
I'm a
Oh,
fraud.
it's lit because it's lit.
Fucking lit up. Oh, come on.
Anyway, we've got a long way off subject here, but brownies don't like custard creams. Is where we went from.
No, okay, I've worded that wrong. I don't mind the custard cream, but I wouldn't put them in an elite level because they're not like my first top 5 picks.
They are elite. Okay.
They're like a sort of like
B to A tier.
I like a Sam Field biscuit to you.
Yeah.
I'll give you that as a comparison.
They do a job. They do a job.
Yeah.
I'd put them as like a little bit of like a Mohamed Toure biscuit personally. Like I got a bit of attitude.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. I'll take a ginger nut over a custard cream.
No, that's where you've lost me.
No, get in there with ginger nut.
Ginger nuts are just like dry and horrible.
Yeah, but you dip it in like a cup of tea. It's elite. Like
He's gonna start going. I'd take a rich tea over a custard cream.
no, I wouldn't because they break so easily. I actually wouldn't. But I think we end the biscuit talk and we'll go on to another food that I know is loved on this podcast. Jeff Man 98, Robbie Harris.
There's a protest. Are you not aware of his protest?
Yeah, he might have had a different one. He can cheat on Norwich now with new sausage. He can get new meats in his mouth.
Well, I haven't. I'm loyal, but no. Again, obviously, I haven't consumed the.
He hasn't eaten anything.
I haven't consumed.
I'm starving for him.
I haven't consumed a replacement, and I never will. It's just a shame. Like, there was like a Norwich City support relations, like saying, "Hey, try our new sausage rolls, £4.40." Like, fuck off. They look awful. Just don't. Sorry, but the fact that there's a Greggs now, I'm going to be going Greggs. There's no reason. I can get two sausage rolls.
Where's the Greggs?
Near the Nike outlet.
I was in that corner. Yeah,
near the Nike outlet.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
It's quite a small one, but I mean, I can get two sausage rolls for about £2.70, or
The
one
other thing
really
is,
shit
if you go and get them like before the game, like nice and hot, and keep them in your pocket, and you get in the ground, you can have them in the ground anyway.
And hand warmers, sorted. Exactly that.
I prefer my sausage rolls cold.
Greggs
You're
ones.
a wrong un, but
If I go to Greggs, and they're already hot, I don't want one that's been cooled down. But if you offer me hot or cold, I'm taking cold.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
No.
It
Sausage
depends
rolls
what.
taste better hot.
It depends what
End
type
of
of sausage
story.
roll. I think. There's a very
sausage rolls.
because like Greggs
Don't get me wrong,
ones.
I'd eat them hot or cold, but if you were giving me the option, like hot is miles better.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, so end the conversation. Norwich City. I even asked you, frankly. I said, when you get a new supplier in, ask me. I'll taste test them. You didn't ask me, and they're shit. So I hope your sausage roll
from this, and next
sales
season.
go absolutely bust. I hope you're very happy. You've ruined my night. Just you're gracing the corner of a reverse and dump truck.
Robbie turning into that man off come dine with me.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
You get Spotify rap, you find that you 0.1% of listeners. Yeah, if Norwich had their human wrapped of sausage roll consumption, Robbie is 0.0001%. Like he is number one of sausage eating.
And now I've stopped completely.
Like you've lost like 95% of your income realistically.
Really,
Norwich.
yeah.
Norwich City Media Team, if you want to get us into the ground to do like a video where we taste test sausage rolls and then we do like a sort of we pick your next sausage roll for you.
Yeah, as well, we'll even set a baseline. We'll even try your willies. We'll try your willies. We'll try your sausage rolls. We'll try it all.
We'll try your willy and your sausage, and then we'll see where we're at, all right?
Exactly.
We're endearing ourselves to Norwich really hard now.
I would come test your willies for you, Norwich, realistically.
And on that note,
I'd love a willy plate as well to try them on.
Speaking of willies, I don't know.
Where are you going with that one, mate?
Where's this going then?
Speaking of willies, our canary caller that we love very much has a willy, because it's Dale. And Dale is back with more ridiculous food examples, and he's been talking about having some sort of weird tuna concoction. We have canary caller of the week.
I'm just going to interrupt him. Why are we a football podcast? Why don't we just do like a Nigella-style food podcast?
I think we are more food at this point.
Should we have a separate podcast? We've had Canary Guys, Foodie Guys podcast, right? And we're just talking about food.
The food, the food friends podcast. Food friends.
Food friends.
Oh dear. Anyway. Take it away with the old canary call.
Take it away, Dale. It's a good one.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak? Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
Now, hello, Dale. Come on, let's have some Dale tonight. We love you. What are you saying?
Good evening, chaps. How you doing, boys?
All good, mate. Yes, how are you?
I'm very happy. I know we lost, but I'm happy. But there's only one thing I would like the team to do on Saturday. It's only for one reason. Start Errol Bundle-Smith up front, let him tie the defence out, and then bring Chris Charltons over. I can't pronounce his name, but because he knows how to score goals
just
at
say
the
Chris
end,
Gorham.
let him play for 20 minutes. And I think Bundle-Smith has got the physical up front. That's the only thing I would say. Apart from that, I think Clement should be King of Norwich.
We've already had him. He should be the mayor of Norwich. Statues, the freedom of Norwich, the keys to Norwich. But Dale, you are invoking the age-old medieval decree that he should be king of Norwich. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I don't think I want to argue with him in the middle of the night, would you?
Well, no, I wouldn't. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? And all joking aside, Dale, that is why Philippe Clement is a good manager. He's a disciplinarian. You can see them. I saw him during the game kind of putting his finger to his lips, telling the players not to argue with the referee, just to get on with it. And they listened, they kind of calmed down when he said that. That's the kind of manager these players needed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. And I started a bit off the playoffs, because there's 24 points to play for, and we're only 9 behind, mate. Wrexham slipped up yesterday, and Ipswich have got to play Southampton yet. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not giving up until we can't get there. So I'm still saying, here we go, let's keep on going, chaps.
Well, so Dale, you're saying that we've got to win every game, and we have to win every game left then. There's 8 left, but Norwich have to win every game.
Teams haven't got to win all them games, that's what I'm saying. We've got to play Millwall, and Millwall have got to play Ipswich as well, which is this Saturday
play Hull.
at lunchtime. So
play Hull as well.
Up, You mustn't give up, man. You mustn't give up.
Oh, I'm not giving up, Dale. It's very tricky, but Dale's right though. If Norwich do win all their games, I said it to before the game today. If they win every game, they'll probably make it. I mean, still, if they win every game, they still might make it because yes, it's a 9-point gap, but there are 24 to play for. Dale, you've got about a minute to tell us what ridiculous thing would you do if Norwich do make the playoffs? Because you're known for ridiculous things that you would do if Norwich do something good. What would you do?
Well, what I'm having now, I'm having scrambled egg on toast with tuna inside it, with tomato ketchup and Worcester sauce.
Honestly, I worry for your guts, Dale. I honestly do. Does that not turn your guts?
No, that one don't. That's what I've said to you before. I try stuff. If they're happy with my belly, big belly, as you know, I've got a big belly, as you know. If I don't play it up, I eat it. If I play it up, no more in the bin.
So, I don't know about that, Che. What do you reckon? Tuna and scrambled egg mixed together?
Yes,
certainly doesn't appeal to me.
Scrambled egg, then put the tuna, mix them up, then put them on your toast. Then I put Worcester sauce and tomato sauce with it and mix it up and all. That's lovely. That's what I'm having now, mate.
I bet you're in for a windy night, though, Dale, aren't you? You want to get
I live on the other 2 cats and they don't mind.
All right. They don't mind. I'm not surprised. Yeah, hopefully you'll give them a bit of tuna as well. Thanks, Dale. Always amazing to speak to you, and always getting a culinary masterclass from the main man, Dale.
We let the people of Norfolk speak. That was the Canary Caller of the Week.
Dale, thank you very much, mate. We love your stuff, even though nobody else does, because everyone seems to hate that you call in. But we love you, Dale. You have a fan base here. It's pretty strong, but
Dale's
you're a good
going
man.
strong again for like Canary Caller of the Year, isn't he?
Canary Caller,
Yeah.
100%.
The back to back.
Speaking of awards, we have another award to
MVP.
give out, and it is Tweet of the Week. And this week's Tweet of the Week is from none other than Link's Pilot, and it is a picture of a Norwich fan in the Charlton home end, and he's put Charlton away, might have been sold out, but Charlton at home wasn't. Absolutely loved it. Quality stuff. There was quite a few Norwich fans apparently, and there was one Link bus stop or something, so I hope none of you died or got hurt. But other than that, that's all good. And after this, thank you for Tweet of the Week. Speaking of very good things, there's a very good Irish centre back at the minute, Rory McConville. Ashton, do you want to talk about him for a bit?
Yeah, of course I do, mate. It is literally like he's so good, isn't he? Like it's nice to have him back. Obviously, we didn't have him for Blades and Preston, and I think you could tell. I thought our defence was still solid, but wasn't as confident. Now, is that because teams put pressure on us? That's obviously a factor. There's loads of factors, but I think the key factor is the fact that McConville wasn't there. And then he comes in for Saints, which I wasn't even expecting, by the way. Did not expect him to start that game. If I'm honest with you, and I think Rory himself will admit this himself, wasn't an awful performance, but could have been better. But then Charlton comes and he was just back to where we were. And he is such a key part. And now he's got a big 2 weeks coming up for Northern Ireland where World Cup dreams could be made. And I will be watching them games. There's a big game on Thursday via Italy, and then we go through to another. So he's got to beat Italy, then beat the winner of another game, and then we have Rory McConville at the World Cup. And this podcast might become the Northern Ireland Canary guys, because
Why not?
if England don't win the World Cup, I want them to win it instead. But yeah, McConville deserves every moment of this. I finally frayed my McConville shirt, so we might have to find a way to get it in there. Obviously, we've got the green and yellow bird on the mic abyss, which you will never see. But I'll put a picture on the Twitter because I'm going to make him a McConville shrine, I reckon. Not because I'm a stalker, just because that man's made our careers, really, ain't he?
Yeah, we're nothing about Rory. Cheers, mate.
But yeah, brilliant as always. So should we move on to top three next?
Yeah, top three.
Top three this week is quite a funny one, lads. Whose birthday is it today?
The Belgian, the beautiful bald Belgian.
Yeah. What is Philippe Clement?
A manager.
Yeah.
Man.
What does he not have a lot of?
He is a man from the local area.
What has Big Phil not got a lot of?
Losses.
Philippe Clement is bald, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Is he?
Yeah. Now this week's top three is top
Fucking hell, you
three.
shot me there.
I want your top three bold people.
Oh, yes. I like it.
Where are you going? I've came prepared.
And
I've
it's
got
not,
my top
it's not
three
just football, it's any ball person.
in life. I've got my top three and an honourable mention.
Can we do top three bold people excluding Philippe Clement? Because otherwise we'll all put him number one.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
happy to do that.
Okay.
That's good because then I won't get in trouble for who I was going to put at number two because they're now going to number one. You've saved me trouble, Chris. Thank you.
Okay, I will go.
So we'll start off with number three.
This is hard.
This is really hard.
A lot of bold people, isn't there?
Do we go first to set the tone for you?
Go on. Yeah, give it to
So
us.
my number three, a childhood legend of mine, You've Been Frame presenter Harry Hill is my number three. I think Harry Hill's an elite bold person.
What are we classifying as bald? Does it have to be like proper, full-on skinhead, or are we talking
Nah.
like receding, nothing on top?
Balding. Yeah, balding.
Is balding allowed?
Yeah.
Claire Balding. Claire Balding.
I'm struggling here.
This is hard, you know. I'll go.
Oh,
I've got some ideas actually. Can I number 3?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to say actually there's a Norwich City connection here,
Okay.
but it's for his performances on Homes Under the Hammer. I'm going to go Dion Dublin.
Oh, we'll have a bit of Dion. I
rate
love
it.
that.
My number 3?
Yeah.
Terry Crews from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I tell you what,
that's nice.
that's good.
Quality, man.
My number 2, I speak about childhood legend Harry Hill. Do you want another one?
Go on.
For his Despicable Me appearances, give me Gru as number 2, sorry.
Oh,
He's not a real human. Is that allowed?
Is he bold? Is he bold? Is he a human
He's bald.
being?
He's not a real human though.
Listen, I've gave you a
I
new...
suppose it wasn't stipulated that it had to be a real person.
Homer Simpson.
He's got some strands. That's not on.
yeah.
He's got the two... Yeah, there's an argument there.
I'm
There's an
struggling
argument.
now.
You can't have strands. I will go Dwayne The Rock Johnson, number 2.
Nice.
He is bald.
I'll go Jason Statham.
Yeah?
That's a shout.
Yeah.
That is a shout. Why did I not think of that?
Yeah.
Love a bit of Jason Statham. There's a lot of bald actors, isn't there?
No. It's basically all been out
Slick
there.
head actors.
What's his name? Vin Diesel. Isn't he dead, though, bless him?
Family, brother. Brother, family. No, Paul Walker's the dead one, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I've not watched the Fast and Furious films, I'm sorry.
I've watched every single one. For those of you who don't know, cars are kind of my other thing outside of the old football podcasts. Don't watch them. They get progressively worse as you watch through them. They get more and more unrealistic. They get more and more terrible. At this point, like I will, when the next one comes out, I will go and see it the day it releases, but I will go and see it to ironically laugh at it. They're so bad that they're funny to watch now.
Rate it. Number 1 then.
Yeah. My number 1. It's rude not to say this, man, and I'm happy that we banned Clement because this man was going to originally be number 2. It is my stepdad. Dave, you can be number 1 of the bold people in my life, mate. But I do want to put on the record, if Clement was involved in this, you would be number 2, mate. And that's no offence to you. Maybe go manage Norwich for a game and get 3 points and then we'll talk.
I will go for Mr. Blackburn, who is my IT and German teacher from when I was at secondary school. Who, if you're curious, his name's John Blackburn. If you stick that into YouTube, there is he does German tutorials on YouTube. If you want to see what he looks like, he also once did a cover of All the Small Things by Blink-182, which is entirely in German, and it's just the German tenses.
Oh.
If you're interested. We always used to say at school, John, I'm sorry if you're watching, but I'm sure it's not the first time you've heard it. He had the shiniest fucking head you've ever seen in your life. We always used to say he had like a polish out, and he used to just rub his head down every day. So give himself a head polish. So
We'd love to see it.
John Blackburn, you get number 1, fella.
Now, I just did do a bit of fact checking here. So 1 moment, please.
Have you just Googled famous bald people?
No. Otherwise, this
Good bald
is going to really offend him. So I want to fact check first. Fact check. Oh no, where's the picture? I'm going to say it anyway. If it's balding, I'd say, or sort of bald. Rory McConville's father, Damien McConville.
No, we're not having no.
He is my number 1.
No, we're not having any Damien slander, no.
He's bald. I'm trying to get the
his number
picture
1
up.
favourite.
I'm trying to get the picture up, but I can't actually see if he's bald.
He's not bold. No. I'm having to go to the monitor after recording it. He's not bold.
Because I have the picture.
VAR.
I have the picture literally here, but I can't zoom in on it. So we haven't got the actual picture.
Ashton, why are you in your camera right now?
I'm not. Maybe I'm a little bit too close.
But if it's not you, Damien, ever so sorry. We love you. That's all I mean by it. I love you.
It's technically a really big compliment, so...
There's always turkey if you're not happy with it. But I'm sure you look great, mate. If not, Alex Neil. If I can't choose for you, come on. So we're sorted. We're fine.
Brilliant. Anything left to cover?
Just the next game. I think, obviously, international break now. Since we have Portsmouth and Millwall supposed together, I think we do them as a pair and then do a standalone podcast.
Can we do one thing?
Yes.
Obviously, it's not the World Cup yet. Yeah, but in national break, how well do we do at the World Cup, lads?
We'll win the thing.
No.
Honest. Oh.
Out in the quarters, we'll get someone like Germany or France and bottle it.
Fair.
We're gonna win the thing.
I'd love it to be true, but I'm just not sure.
I think we've got some good depth. I think we've got some good young talents coming through. You look at today, Nico O'Reilly's got a brace in the Carabao Cup final. That's a left back sorted. I think that kid is something class. I say kid, he's 21, he's 3 years older than me. I'm probably the kid in the situation. But that's not the point. But, I mean, Harry Kane's finally won trophies. Harry Kane's having a great year. I think if we can get Harry Kane scoring goals, I think it's ours.
Okay.
You just got Kane. You just got Kane.
You just got Kane. He's got Kane.
Yeah, all right. What, so we got Pompey, not Pompey, and we got Millwall.
Oh.
Yeah, we mentioned them, and then we can do Ippy as a standalone podcast.
Love it. That podcast is going to be.
That's going to be spicy, that one, so tune in. We'll have a little break in the next couple of weeks, obviously, for internationals, but then we are back on the grind.
Another question. Did Northern Ireland qualify for the World Cup?
Yes, in my heart.
Rory McConnell, clean sheet, and...
Beat them spaghetti scummers.
I mean, Italy always bottle it. They're going to bottle it. It's bound to happen.
Yeah. All right, I'll shut up now. Let's talk about Norwich, not international.
Portsmouth at home. Score predictions.
Yeah, we'll just do scores. There's no point doing teams because there's going to be a lot of people back from injury, hopefully.
4-5. 4-1 Norwich.
I'll go 3-1 Norwich.
I'll go 5-1 Norwich.
Oh!
There you go. One of us going to be right, isn't they? Millwall away. Now that's
0-0.
one.
2-0 loss.
1-0 win as
1-1 draw.
Yeah, if you're telling me, let's say you didn't just watch what just happened there. Out of us three, someone's predicted a draw, a loss, and a win. That's not who you predict to predict what. You'd never predict me to say we lose.
I'm actually really
I said win for both games for the first time ever. I'm pretty sure.
And Chris said win.
We've been proud of you. Good
Chris,
progress.
good steps.
We're slowly influencing you. Soon you're going to be predicting 8-0 wins.
No, I'm fucking not.
So we're looking forward to next podcast. And on that note,
when we get to the Ippy special, Chris score prediction. Yeah, we're going to win 12-0. Everyone's going to score, even big for himself, mate.
No, I think you won't like my Ippy score prediction, unfortunately.
Oh, don't talk about that now. We don't want any bad vibes.
We're not having this. We're not having negativity. And on that note, we're going to leave you. Have a lovely international break, whatever you're doing. Enjoy England. Enjoy ignoring England. Enjoy non-league, whatever you want to do. Your international breaks up to you.
Go support your local club if they're playing.
Go support your local. I might.
Leave signed Brandon Forbes, Chris. You seen that?
Yeah, I have actually.
He scored on his debut.
Yeah, go down to the walks. Have a watch of the Linnets. They're a good team to watch.
Go scout Brandon Forbes.
Sprinklers on.
Yeah. That was the game, though. You know how when Brandon Forbes scored? That's the game that got cancelled. Then Brandon Forbes went and scored, so it's elite.
Oh, dear.
We love it. And on that, we'll leave you. Thank you for watching again. Thank you for your support. And we shall see you in the next one because it's going to be a big one. It will be our Ipswich preview in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you all.